What is up, more JoeWo? In today's video, we have a discussion of the state of Warzone, and we have these conversations in stream a lot about kind of the game right now, the game how it was in Verdansk, and kind of how it's going to be going forward. I would love for you guys to give this a listen. Give me your honest opinion in the comments down below. Let's get into it. Warzone ruined COD. Let's talk about it. You could say that COD focused on Warzone more when Warzone started popping, and put way more time, way more money, way more efforts, way more devs and stuff for Warzone. But isn't that like any business though? Like if you have a business and a part of your business or product is booming, you're gonna put more resources into something that's making you more money. That's just basic business. And I see a lot of people talking about like, dude, BRs are played out, then what's next? Because in my opinion, it's not no 6v6 shooters anymore. We saw what happened to X-Defiant. We see what's happened to COD. What's next? Extraction shooters? Maybe. But we haven't seen like a big extraction shooter boom. Except for a little bit of DMZ, but I feel like even DMZ, that wasn't really an extraction shooter because of all the pay-to-win cheese. You can say I'm biased about this, but you can look at any game, and people that are leaving reviews on stuff usually have negative reviews, not just gaming. Say I buy a product and I love it. I'm not gonna go on Google or wherever, Yelp, and be like, yo, I loved it. The only people that are leaving, usually, the only people that are leaving reviews on stuff usually have a bad experience. Like, let's be honest, not just gaming. Like today, I go to the dentist, great dentist, super nice guy, it was great. You know, it was great. I'm not gonna leave a review, it was great. But if I had a terrible experience, I'm gonna leave a review. And that just goes for any business, not just gaming. But you only giving your opinion about Warzone content creators? Explain how, give me like points that, in your opinion, Warzone ruined COD. How? I mean, look on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, etc. Bro, you haven't given me one point. I said, give me points and reasons to why Warzone killed Call of Duty or hurt the game, or you've said just check Twitter. You think Twitter speaks for the Call of Duty player base? That's something that I thought for a long time. I thought that my opinion matters. I was just like you. Bro, way back in Cold War, all this, I'm out here preaching about we need this and we need this and we need this. And then now I finally thought about it. Bro, you look at any business ever, I'm 0.000000001% of the whole player base, maybe. What business ever caters to 0.0000001% of the player base ever and is successful? Does Amazon? Does Google? Does whoever? Does any good business care about the 1% of their fans? No, bro, that's bad business. You think Twitter, you think COD Twitter is how most people feel about Call of Duty? Not even close. If y'all know, y'all see me. I don't be preaching for things that I want. I preach about things that I know that the casual player will want. Zips for Verdansk, don't have them in the game. PRDs, don't have them in the game. Balloons, don't have them in the game. Gulag tokens, don't have them in the game. Flares, all that stuff, do not have them in the game. Do not have them in the game. Would I love that? Absolutely. Absolutely. Would the 99.999% of the player base love that? Not a chance. I hate snipers. I think it's cheese. You look at games like Apex, you have to get a care package of a drop of a Kraber that will sometimes one-shot, and all the Apex players hate it because they're like, bro, that's so broken. That's so broken. A gun that can one-shot? I hate that. But for the overall health of the player base, people love snipers. I hate them. But I know for the health of the game, casuals love sniping, bro. They love it. Prevalence of cheaters, Joe, it's bad if you take 1% of cheaters out of the whole population of the game. Let's say 1% of a million, let's say 100,000 cheaters. You and me know it's much more than that. I mean, I just feel like it's such a played out, like it's just such a played out conversation. Like every single game has cheaters. And we'll always have cheaters unless something changes. Like it's just such a played out combo. COD is much worse than all the other games. But I think it's just too far to a point that even if COD had a proper anti-cheat, people are still going to say I'm dying to a cheater, when most of the time, even now, people are saying I'm dying to cheaters when they're just getting body slammed. Let's be honest. The amount of people that are actually dying to cheaters, is probably much lower than they're just getting cooked. But they say, oh, he's cheating. You just got bodied, bro. It's all good. It happens. I get bodied all the time. Is what it is. No, I do not think that very casual players like zips and stuff at all. And also, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but I want Verdansk to feel like it did. A lot of people left the Warzone. A lot of people stopped playing during Verdansk, right? So when they come back, if they have all of these things that are currently on the big map now, it's not going to feel like it did. For me, I hate it. But I'm also a realistic person. 2 years ago, Joe, I would have been like, put in zips, put in balloons, put in speed boost. That only helps me. Now I know casuals don't like that, bro. So the casual 4-stack dad squad that comes back and plays the game for the first time, they want to go downtown and sit on a building and snipe. Like they used to. Is it going to feel the same? Probably not. But is it fair to them that I can take a balloon and zip on their forehead and land on them and not take the stairs or the elevator or the outside zip like we used to be able to do? And like that was our only counter. That's how it was. Is it fair to them that I can just take a zip and land on their head? Heck no. I feel like Warzone now, big map especially, has gotten so far from a true BR, it's insane. Now, I go to the gulag now, find $18,000, right? So then I get to come back, land in, buy a gulag token, buy a loadout, buy a zip, and fly around. Big map now plays like Resurgence. And I can play like a meathead and fly around. I have a 99.9% win rate in the gulag. I feel like, and again, I might be yapping, I feel like it's a skill gap. Because for all the people that I'm fighting in the gulag, I'm going to cook them. What are the odds that they and their team are going to have enough money or a flare or whatever to then buy them back? Probably slim. But I get to come back, buy another gulag token, buy a zip, fly around, and just keep rocking and rolling. I disagree, Zorlax. I disagree. A lot of people say that. I don't think it's true. The average player is not significantly better now than old Verdansk. The only reason you think that is because of skill-based matchmaking, which is one of the biggest problems of skill-based matchmaking. You don't ever have chill games. There is robots still. There is robots in Verdansk. There is robots now. The only reason that you don't see them is because of skill-based matchmaking. There's still bots. And y'all see it. In all of my PR games, look at the people I'm fighting. They're clueless. But on the flip side of that, everybody in the game is not like... What a lot of people think is, and again, I thought this too, until I finally changed my perspective on gaming. Not everybody wants to get better at the game. I don't blame them. A lot of people always hate this, like, Joe's taking Warzone and trying to compare it to sports. Well, I played sports for my whole life before gaming, so that's the only thing that I know how to compare it to. Okay? So old me, Old me, travel ball Joe, playing basketball, playing AAU, all that kind of stuff. I used to go to the gym every day with a purpose to work out, to get shots up, to get better every single day. Every day. Which is like some people in gaming. They care about gaming a lot and they want to improve. Now, I go play basketball to have fun, to get a little workout in. I don't go to the gym, ball handling drills, getting shots up. Still love basketball, but I don't go to the gym to get better and get and improve. Just like some people game, they don't care to get better. They're just trying to game and just vibe out with the bros. Smoke some beers with the bros. And a lot of people forget that there's the 99% of COD is not trying to hop on the game and go to a JoeWo movement guide, a settings video, a freaking meta loadout video. That's not what most people are doing. And I don't blame them. They're just vibing out. Game being free will make the cheaters just keep making new accounts and cheat all over again. But if the game is $60 and then they will not pay it every time that gets banned, or at least a lot won't. That's a horrible take. If Warzone ever went to a $60 game, people think Warzone is dead now. If they made Warzone cost money, GG's. There is not a single successful game. The only game that people can make an argument for is going to be GTA, but that's not even, you can't even compare that to COD. You can't even compare that to COD at all. There's not a single BR, Apex, Fortnite, even games like Valorant and stuff. If you made those games cost money, GG's. People don't buy the brand new COD to just play Warzone. If Warzone went to a paid game structure, the game dies instantly. But also, I still don't think that Warzone will become a standalone game if Verdansk isn't good. I would love to know, because they're just yapping in my opinion, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They're just yapping, bro. I would love to know whoever leaked their source on that one. Because again, in my opinion, Warzone has been carrying COD for a very long time. Nah. Even Modern Warfare 2019, I doubt it. Even if they made OG Warzone 1, I doubt it. Don't just say it dies. Explain. I know you have the mic, but please explain why. Name me one successful BR that you have to pay for. I can give you one. That wasn't even some people played it, but a lot of people didn't even know the game existed. And that's Black Ops 4 and Blackout. You had to have Black Ops 4 to play Blackout. And you want to know what everybody was playing? You want to know what everybody was playing at the time? Fortnite. And you want to know why everybody was playing Fortnite? Because it was free. People aren't paying for a BR in 2025. It's not happening. It's not happening. A lot of games, people aren't paying $60 for a cooked game in 2012, especially BRs. Not a chance. The only game people are going to be paying and will pay, and they're going to be making billions, is GTA. I would pay $100 for Warzone happily if it wasn't free. That is the worst take I've ever heard in my... Respectfully, that is the worst take I've ever heard in my life. Respectfully, though. You're also watching me play Warzone on Twitch. I'll be generous. I'll be very generous. Very. And say 5% of this is so generous. 5% of the Warzone player base, especially when Verdansk comes back, watches Warzone in any capacity. Watches YouTube videos, watches Twitch streamers, follows Warzone Twitter. That's being generous. Very generous. No. And don't get me wrong, Logan, I love Blackout. My first COD, my first love of gaming ever. If they brought Blackout today, cooked. Game's dead. Cooked. Even if it's free to play, crossplay, don't matter. Cooked. GG's. And I love that game. Love it, man. No way. No way. Well, maybe because I'm not broke, but if the game wasn't free, that alone would be a sort of anti-cheat. Damn, you calling chat broke? My bad, bro. Now, mind you, hold up. If they made a Blackout style BR that wasn't COD in any way, it might be semi-successful. But if they bring back Blackout and COD put their name on it, it's cooked. No way. Because think about Warzone as a BR. And I love Blackout. Think about Warzone as a BR, the structure of the game. You land in. You have loadouts, your own guns, your own attachments that you make. You have a gulag to come back. You have a buy station to buy stuff. You have UAVs. You have all this stuff that has been a staple of Call of Duty and a staple of Call of Duty's BR for 5 years now. Now imagine they go back to Blackout and staple this Call of Duty BR. If you die once, you have to spectate your teammates for a whole game. They can't buy you back nothing. You don't have loadouts. You don't have UAVs. That's how it was. Cooked. People are not going to play that, bro. And I love Blackout, but people are not going to play that. Now, if another company made a same style of a BR like that and had a good map, good colors, all that kind of stuff, it might be okay. But if COD stapled Blackout again, GG's. Respect to you, brother, as a mouse and keyboard player. Quick question. Do you expect any changes on aim assist? I've been a mouse and keyboard player since 2007. Do you think it's time to change the input? I would love to lie to you right now and say yeah, but not a chance. In my opinion, they're gonna only keep buffing aim assist. Any good controller player that's not just delusional and faded, any good controller player would tell you, myself included, that aim assist and rotational aim assist needs an absolute nerf. You can look back at Warzone 1. You can then go to Warzone 2. Then Caldera. They've only been buffing aim assist more and more. There's no way COD ever does a significant nerf to aim assist, because if so, people are gonna get cooked. The casual controller player, which is Call of Duty's a controller game, let's be honest, is getting cooked. Any good controller player is gonna say, yo, aim assist, and a good honest controller player is gonna say, aim assist needs nerfed. Rotational aim assist needs nerfed. Straight up. But it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna lie. I have to respectfully disagree. I still reminisce with my colleagues who are doctors and state Blackout was the best BR other than Verdansk. I mean, it's okay to disagree, but I gotta be honest, you're like I'm not trying to argue, but you're just wrong. Like if COD ever has a paid version to play Warzone, the game is dead. If they charge people $60 to play Warzone in 2025, same thing for Blackout, dead. Why game creators don't make a kind of big meeting with best streamers to help them improve BR? One, because, and again, I've changed. I used to be delusional, but now I'm an honest gamer. Because a lot of streamers are idiots, myself included a lot of the times, are idiots. Streamers are gonna say, oh, You should do this and this and this. And think of everything that they want. Now, is there a happy medium? Yeah, somewhere. If they brought in streamers to say what the game should be, it's going to be completely opposite of what the 99% of the game should be and wants. Because we're not casual players. Of course, I'm going to find all the things wrong with COD and complain about it because I play the game all day. Right? And it goes for any game. People are like, bro, COD streamers complain about the game a lot. Go to any game. Any game. Go to any game that has people play the game all day. They're going to complain about issues. Go to Marvel Rivals. People are complaining about broken characters, this, that, terrible rank system, all this kind of stuff. Apex, same thing. So every single game for anybody, if you do something enough, you're going to find problems. Ladarius, what's up? Go. What's up, baby? We need to include economist who specializes in video game landscape and chime in. I mean, if Warzone goes to a $60 game, RIP Warzone. RIP. If they discontinued Warzone and said, yo, our new Warzone is Blackout 2. RIP Blackout 2 in Warzone. GG's. Like, it's not... You're going to pay $60 for a BR and not play Warzone that's free, Fortnite that's free, or Apex that's free. Come on, bro.